Hello everybody, welcome to Just Upright. My name is Doc Jane Ruder. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I am your foreign educated physical therapist guide to United States application. So I would like to welcome you to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe because it will help us reach more fellow foreign educated physical therapists around the world, and you will be in mission with me to help them get here to the US and practice as a physical therapist. Okay, and also check out the videos that I have. I have so many videos here on the channel that can answer most of your questions. And you are free to make a comment, share your experience down in the comment section. Let me know how can I help you with your struggle with your United States application, because it can be very overwhelming, complicated, daunting task to apply here as a physical therapist. But if you need extra help, I have an online class. The link will be down below on the step-by-step process to United States application. So it is called USPT Turbo Charge. Okay, so just click the link down below, and I also have ebooks that can be useful for you. I also have a free PDF of like the master list of 50 states with the name of the board of physical therapy per state, their address, email address if they have any, the website, and the breakdown of some of the requirements per state. Okay, but it's always ideal for you to go to straight to this website of the state to get the latest updates of the requirements or changes in fees and whatnot. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is actually someone asked me about Colorado. Okay, I think Colorado is one of those states that is not easy to start off as a physical therapist. But I want to give you an update about what is Colorado requiring from foreign educated physical therapists. Okay, so if you are interested in working in Colorado, okay, we're going to break down the PDF file that I found online, came from the Colorado Board of Physical Therapy, and we'll see in general what are the requirements in order for you to practice in Colorado. Coming right up. So what I did, I just put on Google Colorado Physical Therapy license requirements. So you can see here, this is Colorado Division of Professions and Occupations. So and if you click here, okay, it will take you to this page, State Physical Therapy Board Applications and Forms. So you can click here, Physical Therapist, okay. So for licensure for physical therapy, okay, this is original license by examination or endorsement, apply online. So this is where you're going to make your personal account, okay? So just follow through what they need, your name, your birthday, your email address, and whatnot, okay? So you're gonna make your own account there. But I would like to focus right now on this. So this is the physical therapist examination or endorsement license application checklist, okay? So endorsement, if you're not familiar with that term, it means you're already licensed, for example, in New York, and you want to transfer your license to Colorado, okay? So as you can see, this is the official information from Colorado Department of Regulatory Agencies, Division of Professions and Occupations, okay? So it says here, please do not begin your application until you have met all the requirements below. An incomplete application will cause a delay in processing, okay? So all applicants must submit fingerprint and background check shortly after submission of the application. So I think these are the requirements that makes it very hard to start in Colorado because of the fingerprint and background check. And these are If I am not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you have a personal experience in Colorado, correct me if I'm wrong, but this fingerprint and background check should be done here in the US, okay? I'm not sure. I don't think they accept the fingerprint from abroad or background check from abroad, okay? So again, this makes it complicated if you're not here in the US and you're applying in Colorado. Submit payment of the required application fee. Okay, all fees are non-refundable and non-transferable. So make up your mind if you're really gonna pursue your application to Colorado before paying it. Upload the name change documentation if you have any. Upload verification of another state's certificate or license if you're already licensed in another state. Again, if you're applying for endorsement, okay? Graduate from CAPTE, Commission on Accreditation in Physical Therapy Education. So this pertain only to those who studied here in the US or CAPTE accredited abroad. Provide your FSBPT identification number. So before you apply to Colorado, you have to make an online account with FSBPT website. It is free. So once you make an online account, you will be given an identification number for FSBPT purposes, okay? Attest to holding professional liability insurance. So this state is very specific because this is not usual for many states to have professional liability insurance. And you know, if you're not familiar with it, you can Google it. There are many carriers of insurance here in the US for professional liability. You can just Google it out. I think the most common is HPSO, but there are many other choices, okay? Attest to developing a written plan for security of patient medical records. So that is an attestation. So you have to sign it, I would imagine. Answer general and criminal history screening questions and uploading supporting documents. Complete the healthcare professions profile, including uploading supporting documentation. Okay? In addition to one of the below, all foreign educated applicants or applicants graduated from a non-CAPTE program must submit a report, okay, that is credential review and education equivalence report from Foreign Credentialing Commission on Physical Therapy. This is the FCCPT. So if you click here, it will take you to ECR. Okay, so that is the preferred service, FCCPT service that Colorado wants you to have, the ECR. Okay, so if we go back here, examination applicants. So if you are not endorsing, you haven't taken the NPTE and you're going to apply to Colorado, you have to upload official transcript, including the degree and the conferral date, pass the NPTE administered by FSBPT within the last 2 years, okay? If you already did. Endorsement applicants must hold an active physical license in good standing in another state or jurisdiction. State guidelines mandate that all applications expire 1 year. So this is very important. You only have 1 year to complete all the requirements, okay? And after 1 year, then you have to apply again if you did not complete the requirements and if you did not pass the NPTE within that 1 year period from the time that you started application to the state of Colorado, then you have to pay again the following year. Failure to provide all required documents will result in your application expiring and will require you to file a new application with all new submitted documents and a new fee. So the bad thing about it is that if you fail to submit all the documents, then you have to submit them again, okay? So it is very important here, guys, that before you start, if you really want to apply to Colorado, you have to make sure that you have all these requirements on your hand, ready to be submitted before you pay the Colorado State, because you only have 1 year to complete everything, or you're going to square one, back to zero, okay? So this is another piece of information that is important from the Colorado Board of Physical Therapy. Okay, so as you can see here, this is licensing of foreign trained physical therapy graduates of non-accredited programs. Okay, so a foreign trained applicant who has graduated from a non-accredited program must have an education and training in physical therapy substantially equivalent to the entry level education and training required at accredited physical therapy programs in the United States in effect at the time of applicant's graduation. Okay? So it sounds like they will grandfather you depending on what year you graduated. Okay? But we can look down below and it will be clearer there. Okay? This includes an assessment of applicants' general and professional education as well as training in wound care and debridement. Okay, so those wound care debridement, I saw that in coursework tool number 6. So if you don't have that, then you have deficient subject. Okay, applicants who wish to have their general and professional education considered substantially equivalent in order to take the NPTE through Colorado and qualify for licensure shall submit their credentials to Foreign Credentialing Commission on physical therapy. So, one very important thing that you have to take note that only FCCPT, okay, is accepted in the state of Colorado. Okay, so they do not accept IERF, ICD, or ICA. Or other credentialing agencies, okay? Only FCCPT. So the applicant must submit a credentials evaluation utilizing the version of coursework evaluation tool for foreign educated physical therapists developed by FSBPT that applies to applicants' year of graduation in order to evaluate the applicant's credentials against the requirements at the accredited physical therapy programs in place at the time of the applicant's graduation. So it becomes very clear now that if you're going to apply to Colorado, okay, they will grandfather you based on the year that you graduated and what is the coursework tool for that year that you graduated. And they will use that coursework tool or like a cheat sheet of all the subjects and trainings required by that year when you graduated and see if you have any deficiencies compared to the U.S. standard, okay? The board will not accept any credentials evaluation from an organization not listed in this rule, so only from FCCPT. A foreign trained applicant who has graduated from non-accredited program and already passed the NPTE may submit a credential evaluation from a credentialing agency other than FCCPT, provided that, okay, so this one is applicable for those who are applying for endorsement or transferring of license from one state to another. Okay, so these are the ones who already passed the NPTE, provided that the credentialing agency utilize a version of coursework evaluation tool for foreign educated physical therapists developed by FSBPT that applies to applicants' year of graduation in order to evaluate applicants' credentials against the requirements at accredited physical therapy programs in place at the time of applicant's graduation, and the applicant has been licensed in good standing and actively engaged in clinical practice as licensed physical therapist in the United States for 2 out of the 5 years immediately preceding his or her application for licensure. Okay? So all applicants associated with credential evaluation are the responsibility of the applicant. All expenses, sorry. Okay? Failure to have the credential evaluation pursuant to the terms of this rule will result in the board denying application. In the event the foreign trained applicant's general education is found to be deficient, the applicant may take and pass subject examinations from CLEP or college level examination program to overcome the deficiency in general education. So I have a very detailed coursework tool discussion video. I can put the link here. There are two major groups. There is a general education section and there's professional education. So the general education, as the name implies, math, English, literature, and whatnot, chemistry, except for if it says with lab. So those general education, if you are missing deficient on those subjects, you can Google CLEP and it's an online exam. If you pass that, then they will accept it as you complete it. Okay? So only for general education. CLEP is for general education. It's not for professional education. Okay? In the event a foreign trained applicant's professional education is found to be deficient, so the professional education, this is the second part of the coursework tool, the applicant shall either successfully complete board approved plan to overcome deficiencies, okay, or overcome the deficiency by obtaining a master or doctorate degree at the accredited physical therapy program. Okay, so it's very self-explanatory. So after the ECR or the educational credential review, the FCCPT will tell you whether what are your deficiency, whether you have deficiency, what are your deficient subjects, okay, and you would see there whether it is a general education or is it a professional education. So if it is general education and it doesn't say with laboratory, general education, you can take CLEP. But if it is a professional education and you're missing that, it's either, you complete it by the board approved plan to overcome the deficiencies, their accredited program, or you get master's or doctorate degree. Okay? So degrees obtained in transitional program are not equivalent to professional entry-level physical therapy degree and will not be accepted for initial licensure. Okay? So on or after January 1st, 2019, applicant must submit fingerprints for the purpose of obtaining criminal history record information from the Federal Bureau of Investigation or FBI and the Colorado Bureau of Investigation responsible for retaining the state's criminal record set forth in this section. Okay? Okay, so I hope that the information that I presented is helpful for those who want to practice in Colorado. Make sure that you go straight to their website, create your account, read their requirements for updated version of the fees and the changes in the requirements. But if you have any Colorado application experience, put the link, the comment down below. And also, guys, please share this video to anyone you know who will benefit from it. You can save this video on your YouTube channel or YouTube page, or send it to your email so that you can have this as a reference for future reference. But again, go to their website exactly by the time you really want to apply to get the latest information and update. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Please like this video and share this video so that our YouTube channel will grow and we can reach and help more foreign educated physical therapists around the world. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed.